Hey y'all, good morning. I know I haven't been live, but I've been getting some things situated, so that's why I haven't been going live. But soon enough I will be going live. But as y'all see from my caption is Happy Sunday. Nazaya is still missing. Yeah, from my last video I did yesterday, um I didn't know. I wasn't aware that Nazaya was on the missing and exploited website, and it came out that she was on there, but then eventually removed from the website. And I'm just curious as to why. Like, that is so mind boggling to me. Um, and like I said, I just seen a video from, I think you pronounce her name, Ring of Fire, which I'm going to be um, doing uh, commentary on that. Because as y'all know, Roxy had been working with her in the beginning of the case. Um, and I believe Janelle, don't quote me on it, but I think Janelle and Kiwana um, were giving her bits and pieces of information. I'm not sure. I can't remember that specifically. But at the long story short is the fact that they stopped messing with her. They ended up saying that she was fake. She wasn't real about what she was saying. She was making up things, this and the third. And when I was listening to her video, um, I was just wondering, like, did they do that because they ended up getting close to her and seeing that a lot of stuff that she was seeing from Nazaya and what happened with her, if they ended up seeing that it was some truth in what she was saying, and they like departed from her. They didn't want to have anything else to do with her because she knew too much. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do a video on that. But from the beginning, I've been telling y'all like how I'm not taking sides with none of the family members. I believe everybody failed Nazaya and the rest of those kids. Yes, I know Janelle and Kiwana did their part with trying to get them out of the household. I feel like a lot of stuff everybody is still keeping out of the media. They keeping away from, it's certain stuff that they want to talk about and it's certain stuff that they don't want to talk about. When I feel like just don't talk about nothing at all. Then I know it's narratives been thrown around um, about a lot of stuff, and it's like everybody is coming to defend themselves of stuff that they said. They backtracking all this stuff, but like I said, the whole family is trash to me. I'm just gonna put it like that because at the end of the day, everybody knew that Annette should have never had Nazaya in her custody at all, given her history of the hand she was dealt with when she came into this world. Her having a baby, getting pregnant at 11, having a baby at 12 allegedly, and all these things. But it's just a mind fuck, if you ask me, about this whole case. Because why was she put on the list and then taken back off is the question of the day. But then they saying that she's on a whole nother site as well. But so I would think that she was on that site because they had cause to think that she had been trafficked. So why did they take her off? Because that's what I said in the beginning too. If she's not unalive, she was trafficked. That was the first thing that I was saying. And if she is unalive, her remains is not in Detroit, it's in Ypsilanti. Because logically speaking and thinking, the last people was to see her at the end of the day, no matter what, from what we know that's come out, is Jarvis and King. And I keep telling y'all, King is not innocent in none of this. Like, this man helped them put a case on Jarvis to save his own skin. Like, that's just what it is. He helped them put a case against Jarvis and only Jarvis, when in reality, they both probably played a part in this. Now, the thing is, from the jump, like I told y'all, Shannon, she had been working that phone. She had been working all them social medias. She the one that knew how to get into Nazia's different social medias and phones and everything. Now I just realized that she was able to get into Vari's as well, due from the video I did yesterday, and Janelle actually spoke that. But I just thought it was only Nazia. But Shannon been working this whole play the whole time. Annette is the head honcho. Shannon is the mastermind because she know how to do all these little tricks that she's been doing. Like, she's weird. She's fucking weird. The fact that you would go through all this trouble to cover yourself, to cover up what you did to your own niece, is crazy to me. And the fact when it first came out, and I did the video months ago about the clothes and all of these things, and then like just a couple of weeks ago, I did the video on, well, last week I believe it was, I did the video on Lady, and everybody's saying leave Lady out of it. Lady don't have nothing to do with this. Da, da, da. But that's the only thing you could think of is too as well, is because either she did something or she know what was done to Nazia. She know that her family did this to Nazia, and she's keeping quiet about the situation. That's just point blank period. Y'all can like it or not like it, but that's just the reality of what we dealing with here. And the reason, and I told y'all in that video, because one of my supporters asked me about Lady being around Nazia, and like I told them, I believe, don't quote me on it, but I believe that she wasn't even supposed to be around Nazia. And yes, I was right, because I'm telling y'all, like, I know a lot about this story, and I'm not just pulling stuff out my butt, because I've done my research months and months ago. I was keeping up with this case way before Nazia. I mean, way when the case first hit airways about her being missing. So yeah, I went back to my older videos, and I pulled it up where Roxy said that Nazia was not, Lady was not even allowed to be around Nazia. So I'm trying to figure out, why did Lady have her? From what Janelle said in my video I posted yesterday, is that Lady is the one that took Nazia to get her hair did that day. How? And it's all not making sense, because how is she the one with Nazia taking her to get her hair done when they said Nazia went next door to the neighbors who Shannon them is cool with to get her hair did? Not even just that. Annette claimed so much not to have nothing to do with Lady, and that she don't, basically you could tell she envy Lady. She don't like Lady. So how is Nazia in her presence? Like, how did she get the chance to get Nazia? It's all not making sense if y'all look at everything around the board. Not even that. My thing is, and don't quote me on it, but I said it in my video yesterday, I don't recall ever hearing Janelle say that she spoke with Lady, and Lady told her that she was with Nazia the day before she went missing, because she the one took her to get her hair did. I'm trying to figure out why she never spoke that out. Why? Because I don't recall ever hearing her say that, and until it came out from Kenneth, I believe it was, that spoke it, that said that she was with Lady the day before she went and got her hair did. So I'm just trying to figure out why she never spoke that out. It's like everybody is trying not to tell on one person or another and make them look like something that they not, like it's just frustrating to me. I got so much that I want to say about this. So let me play the video. I'm going to play this, that where Roxy said, and this is so crazy because you could tell, in this so old, that Roxy and Kenya, they didn't even know Nazia that well. They didn't even know how to pronounce her name. And I messed up her name in the beginning too. Just talking too fast. I had messed up her name. But the fact that y'all are her family and y'all are the ones advocating for her, and y'all didn't even know her. But listen to what Roxy said. Let me see if I can find this clip.
So let's keep going. We finna get into the Lady Detective, and this is why I say,
like, disappeared a couple weeks ago, because I heard that she was like, had possibly tried to flee to Ohio somewhere. Then right after that, I heard that she
Nevaeh,
didn't, and she was up here still
Nevaeh
smoking.
mom ain't trying to flee nowhere. Lady ain't been around. Lady ain't been around for years. Lady ain't been around for years. She was in Ohio or whatever for a little minute. Lady did not come back until Naziah came up damn near pretty much missing, which to me made it seem like, oh, they're trying to make it look good that mama and grandma and that Naziah has this great village that's taking care of her when she don't. And then now all of a sudden, all these other stories coming out that she done stole some drugs and now Naziah missing and all this other bullshit and now the mama missing. She ain't never been around. She magically was around during this time, but I feel like that was for full face front. And then she ain't even supposed to be around. She can't even be around her.
So y'all heard that right out of Roxy's mouth herself. And I told y'all in my other videos that lady was not even supposed to be around Naziah. So why is she with Naziah? So everybody is saying that leave lady out of it. No, lady is in it. Because first of all, even if she didn't do nothing, the fact that your daughter is gone missing, nobody knows where she is, and all these things, you would think you would be somewhere speaking out, trying to find out where your daughter is at. And Janelle said that she don't know nothing about where lady is because she's not really close with the family to even be involved in knowing where this person at, where that person at, this and the third. So that is crazy. And even the fact of told y'all it was bullshit from the beginning, just the beginning period. Because I spoke this out in the beginning when I said about the clothes. Those clothes shouldn't even be in evidence, period. Because for one, they contaminated. Like everybody has been in that dump field where the clothes have been. They've been touched on, everything. And not even just that, like the shoes, they were too brand new to been out there to have been out there for so long. It's all that stuff, the jumpsuit, none of that is what was said that she was wearing when they last seen her, period. So where did this come into play? I said that y'all got to go back through my videos. Some of my videos I kind of messed up. I don't even know how, but some of them just overlapping with other videos. I don't know. But y'all been rocking with me and y'all been supporting my channel, and I appreciate y'all for all of that. But I'm just telling y'all, like, the clothes situation for me was out the door the first minute I heard about it. It was that's a no-brainer. They contaminated. Like, listen to this. Like, Annette lied. What she was saying, it didn't add up to what was on that missing person list, and that's where they fucked up. So let's get into it. Let me see if I can find the videos, y'all. Don't man me because some of my videos is not in order. So I'm see if I can find it.
So let's keep going. We finna get into the lady detective, and this is why I say that them clothes shouldn't even be in evidence, because she's finna tell it all right here. But before I play what the lady detective said, I'm going to bring up the video I did about the clothes on the flyer and what Annette said Naziah had on. So I'm going to play my videos on that I did in the past, and then we'll jump to what the lady said. And it's going to make sense because what was originally stated is what they were looking for. Where did this red, black, white shoes and a pink jumpsuit come from? So let's get into it. My bad, y'all, but I want to come back and say, with me playing this video, y'all listen carefully to what I'm saying in here. Excuse the video because back then in this time frame, I was playing around with a lot of like voices, and you can still hear what I'm saying, but the voice is kind of okay. So y'all,
black jacket. Where did they get a pink one piece from? Also, she told him that she was pregnant, and we just need to go back all the way through the text messages of when and how far along she was at that time, January 9th. So Even though the news clipping stated what she was last wearing, I wanted to go to the family member's Roxy Rocks page to see what she posted at on the flyer, what it said. And it says, Naziah Harris went missing on Tuesday, January 9, 2024, sometime after 2:50 p.m. from Detroit's east side. She was last seen exiting a school bus in the area of Cornwall and 3 Mile Drive. She was wearing a light blue jean shirt, light blue jean pants, pink and white rubberettes coat with a fur collar, and blue and white Nike gym shoes. Naziah is the name. Naziah is 13 years old, 5'2" tall, and weighed 130 pounds. Now, mind you, they said she was wearing red, black, and white Nikes. And then they said in here she's wearing what is that? Blue and white Nike gym shoes. How does she go from 2 different colors like that? Not to mention they even said she had on a blue jean shirt. A blue jean shirt, y'all can clearly see what they trying to say in that picture. The last picture she took was a white shirt. Come on now. This ain't adding up, and they need to make it mix because I ain't no dummy. But I'm gonna break it on down for y'all and let y'all get it. I would think Shannon, Annette, and Shannon twin sister, because they all live in the house together, would know what Naziah had on that day, especially Annette, because she says she dropped Naziah off at school that day, which I'm gonna debunk that too. And I would think Roxy
was wearing a pair of light powdered blue jeans with a light powdered blue jacket that had the black little fur around the collar. It was like a 2-piece set.
Okay. And did she have a sweater on or a shirt on or something?
She had a shirt. She wore a shirt underneath it.
Maybe I'm tripping because I don't see a light powder blue jacket on under the black one. So she's saying that she had on 2 sweater hoodies and a white shirt. That don't make sense, and that ain't what it's showing in this picture at all. Now, one thing.
Was wearing a pair.
Yeah, so y'all heard that. And my thing is, what is it to lie for if y'all didn't do nothing? In my opinion, everybody in the family that's been, like, everybody, they played a part. Everybody, whether they actually did something to Naziah or just know of what happened to Naziah or just knew the conditions that Naziah was living in. Like, period. That's just point blank, period. I'm not giving grace to nobody. That's just I'm not sitting on no platform to be friends or none of that with nobody. It's just we need the truth because y'all brung it to YouTube. Y'all brung it to us because when content creators was doing videos and stuff, nobody asked nothing from the family members to nobody to get up on the platforms and start talking and spilling the beans or doing none of that. So y'all can't complain 1 minute about content creators throwing out their own theories and narratives and this and third, but then the next minute y'all all on the platforms talking and giving might as well say statements on what y'all knew, what y'all know, and all of this stuff. That's just my opinion. Now, where's Naziah? That's what we need to know. And like I told y'all in the beginning, she's not in Detroit because either she's trafficked or her body, I don't know if I should say that, or her remains is in Ypsilanti. Shannon, from day one, knew what was going on with Naziah and Jarvis because she was stalking. She was stalking the text messages, the social medias, all that. That's just what it is. I mean, what else is there to say? This big back whale did this to this baby, allegedly could have done this to this baby, and we know why. All of a man that didn't want her, just kept having babies with her, and she thought that was okay to be able to say she got all these kids with Jarvis. And what's okay about that when everybody in your family saying that he didn't treat the kids good? He didn't even treat you good. So what is the point in steady sitting up having kids with a man that ain't even participating in your life or theirs? I'm not I'm not understanding. At the end of the day, if they took her off that missing and exploited site, I'm wondering, did they do that because they have her body and they just not telling nobody that they have her body, or which I highly doubt that, because I mean they told everything else. I don't understand why they wouldn't tell us that they had her body or whatever. But Shannon and Jarvis allegedly was taking Nazaya over to that apartments by that hotel and having her do things that she shouldn't have been doing at her young age. And that was said by Roxy, that a lady came up to her that lived out there and was telling her what was going on. Not even that. It's people that's saying, a lady that came out saying that she actually saw Lady and Nazaya together. Like she literally stopped and talked to them the day before she went missing. Man, Ju, this the kicker too. This is what got me from the beginning when I was doing all them videos, is when they say Nazaya went missing on the night. Now this teacher comes and get on the stand and say Nazaya was at school on the night. Now, man, you, she says that she sees Nazaya every day. She speaks to Nazaya every day, even when she's not a substitute teacher in her class. Nazaya always comes to her no matter what and see her throughout the day. So she always knows that Nazaya is at school. So on the night she was there, the 10th, they marked her there. Wait, I think I got that confused. On the night she was there, the 10th, no, the night she was missing. How did they go? The night she was, either way it go. The day she went missing, I got my days messed up right now, y'all, because I'm busy doing something real quick. But the day she went missing, they marked her absent the next day after. I mean, they marked her present the day after she went missing. But the day before, they marked her as present, I believe it was. Either way it go, the teacher said that she didn't know if Nazaya was at school on the 8th or not. And I'm trying to figure out how she don't know if she says she see her all the time, no matter if she's subbing in her class or not. It don't even make sense to me. A lot of stuff that these people coming out saying, if you listen and you listen closely, let people talk and talk, they'll talk long enough until, like, in every situation, something is coming out and you just got to put it together and make it make sense. It's truths and a lot of lies. That's what I will say. Oh, and I think I got it. She went missing January 9th. They marked her present January the 10th. But on the 8th, the teacher don't know whether she was there or not. But she says she sees Nazaya she know every time Nazaya is at school because Nazaya comes to her every day. Something fishy about that, if you ask me. A lot of something is fishy. I think a lot of people came out speaking and saying things to get some clout. And I think a lot of people come out speaking to cover up for other people. So that's what I believe. It's sad that this happened to baby girl. Like it's like everybody around her preyed on her. Like you would think Annette, as a grandmother, would have so much compassion and so much hurt in her heart and so much empathy. Like, but she don't. Every time you see this woman, she just looking stale faced. She look like she don't give a F about nothing. Like she just want to move on with her life. Like none of this ever happened, which you can't move on with y'all. Can't none of them live this down. I don't care how hard they try. Y'all can move. Y'all can do whatever it is y'all do. But this is going to stick with y'all. Point blank, period. And my video I did with Marquita and her boyfriend talking, what I was saying was basically like, I can hear a little bit of hurt in her. I hear hurt in her more than I ever heard in Shannon and Annette, like in her voice when she speak about Nazaya. But that's not taken away from the fact that I feel like she still knows something, because her and Shannon are thick as thieves. They twins. Like every time you see them, they huddled up. They huddled up talking. They huddled up whispering about something. And that's part of the reason why Marquita boyfriend Dre came out and started speaking. He don't really know nothing. He just going by all the videos he been seeing on YouTube, and now he's going back trying to piece things together and make something fit. You know what I'm saying? And he did that because he was mad at Marquita, which is crazy to me, because how you with somebody and that what he did was backdoorish. You going back speaking on her. I'm just saying this in general, y'all, not taking up for Marquita or nothing in a situation with Nazaya. You don't go and backdoor your significant other, no matter what the situation is. Like you're not supposed to do that, especially with him. He didn't even know what was going on. He don't know nothing from nothing. He just felt the way, and he wanted to get on. He wanted to get on and give his part of what he think is happened or whatever, when he not even really knowing what happened. And it's all because he was mad and jealous that Marquita and Shannon was always together talking, huddled up, talking about something, and they wouldn't feel him in. He literally said it on the platform when he was talking. I believe it was he said it on yeah, he said it on, I think it was Shank Rock's panel when they was, and then they end up having a little kumbaya therapy session on there or whatever. But yeah, he was basically pissed that Shannon Marquita wasn't talking to him and involving him and telling him things, and but she was always doing it with Shannon. So that's why he came out. That, I mean, that's part of, he said some things that he knew that was true, but a lot of stuff that got to do with Nazaya, I feel like he didn't know, but he was just trying to put things together. Um, y'all, sometimes this case is getting overwhelming, so that's why I take my time. I do periodically do videos here and there on Nazaya, because a lot of the information is out, it's been out there. It's just kind of regurgitating the same other things unless something else comes up and I want to speak about. But a lot of stuff I've already spoken about. I just haven't like really broke it down into detail like I want to, because like I said, I've been very busy. I'll let y'all know when I'm done being busy what I was doing. So it's just, I feel so bad for Nazaya, because she didn't have a chance in hell with these people that was around her at all. I mean, none. And y'all know, oh, this is another thing. I got so much running through my mind that it's like I need to slow down and just take my time and just talk about everything. But this is another thing that got me to, is the fact that when Janelle did her um, interview with the news, and everybody was trying to say like, why did you say you knew Nazaya would be next? She's saying she was saying it to say that she knew Nazaya would be next to run away because of um, Vari. He kept running away and he had too much responsibility. So then once he ran away, all the responsibility fell on Nazaya. But I feel like it's because they know, allegedly, they know, people know that it's been said that Annette had another girl in her custody that went missing and never been found. What a coinky dink. I mean, this child never been found from what been put out on social media and things. Like this girl, I don't know how old she was or none of that, but she had a young lady in her care that ended up going missing and never been found, never been spoke of again. And what a coinky dink now. Look at Zaya. Look at Zaya. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. And when people say, like, I feel like they had a lot of help to get away, because Annette, she's a pro at this. Like you could tell how they move, and that they done this before, allegedly, or something similar, to be able to get away with crime. because look how they move. You could tell they got people that's helping them on the insides, upper people. Um, of course, they know what to do and what not to do because they have a family member that's in law enforcement. So he walking them through what to say, what not to say, how to do this, how to do that. Because common sense know when they went to go to the school to report Naziah, and they didn't even report her as missing. They reported her as a runaway. Doing those two things alone, they knew that would give them a head start on being ahead of law enforcement. It would give them some time because when you go to, they went to school, they didn't do what they supposed to have been doing and how they should have been doing it. And not even just that, like when you report a person as missing, as a runaway, they don't really take that too serious. They don't even try to look for a runaway like that. If they run across you in the streets and they run your name and it comes back that you're a runaway, they take you in and take you back to your family. Now, reporting her as missing would have been a totally different story. A totally different story. Things would have moved faster. And I'm gonna keep it real. Like I've been telling y'all from the beginning, I don't believe Naziah went missing when they say she went missing. I believe like the steps, like the stuff that's being put out, I believe possibly did happen. It just didn't happen the days that they saying it happened. That's what I feel.